Donald Trump is the Republican nominee, would you support him?
Well, I'm hoping, Leanne, to have other options.
That right there was Senator John Thune from South Dakota, a previous interview that he had given. Senator Thune was just voted by Republicans in the Senate to be the Senate Majority Leader. MAGA is absolutely flipping out. So MAGA was pissed to begin with that the vote for the Majority Leader in the Senate was done by a secret ballot, where all of the senators who elect their leader remained anonymous during the vote. So there were 3 people who were running for the majority leader position. You had Senator John Thune of South Dakota, Senator John Cornyn of Texas, and then Senator Rick Scott of Florida. MAGA wanted Rick Scott. Rick Scott said he would do whatever Donald Trump wanted, and he would push that through. So the secret ballot was held. Rick Scott lost in the first round. He was like wiped out. Then there was a second round vote between John Thune and John Cornyn. Thune won that vote 29-24. Let's take a look at some of Thune's other statements. This was back from October 8th of 2016. Senator John Thune posted, "Donald Trump should withdraw and Mike Pence should be our nominee effective immediately." It should also be noted that South Dakota Senator John Thune, who's now the Senate Majority Leader, endorsed Tim Scott over Trump in the presidential primary. Senator John Thune is a big supporter of Ukraine and giving aid to Ukraine, which is a very positive development. And that is a very bad development if you're MAGA. MAGA is livid right now. They think that the deep state rhinos are doing this to undermine Donald Trump. We're seeing lots of messages from MAGAs in their freak out right now, like Nick Sortor, who posts, "John Thune wins the vote for Senate Majority Leader. The Senate has betrayed Americans." Laura Loomer posted, "Senator John Thune has notoriously been anti-Trump," and then the MAGA posts have been flooding social media. "The vote in secret is unacceptable. Thune is a Mitch McConnell screw-over to Trump. John Thune is a McConnell puppet. Let me speak for the American people for a second, John Thune. I dare you to go against the will of the people. That's your warning." Okay, so what do we do now? How do we make these votes public? "I effing hate our representatives in D.C. They don't give a S-word what we want. F them all. Most of these Republican senators are no different than Democrat senators, swamp creatures. This is the deep state choice. First MAGA lost. These rhinos' time is numbered. Primary every mother effer who voted for him. We need their names. LFG. This is a direct slap in the face to the American people who those people work for. They need a good reminder of that. That bastard is up for election in 28. Great. We're stuck with him for the whole entire Trump administration." Here's the statement that Senator John Thune just put out. "Honored to serve as the next U.S. Senate Majority Leader. I'm extremely honored to have earned the support of my colleagues to lead the Senate in the 119th Congress, and I am beyond proud of the work we have done to secure our majority in the White House. This Republican team is united behind Trump's agenda, and our work starts today." Apparently saying that is not enough for all of these MAGAs who view Thune as a deep state plant. Mitch McConnell, of course, was the previous Senate Majority Leader. He stepped aside after serving as the longest serving Senate leader in history after 18 years in that position. Going back to who Senator Thune was running against, this was Rick Scott on the Hannity show the other night when he was trying to position to get that job as the biggest MAGA supporter or senator running for the leadership position. Here, play this clip.
I'm supporting you. You have a lot of other people supporting you. Tell us why you should get that job.
Well, first, thank you for your support. Look, I'm a business guy. Successful business guys get things done. I want the Donald Trump agenda implemented. I want his nominees confirmed as quickly as we can get those nominees confirmed so we can get to work. He's got great nominees. I hope it's true about Marco Rubio. My friend is going to be Secretary of State. I hope that's all true. We've got to get his agenda done. We're going to be able to do some things through reconciliation. Everything we can do, we need to maximize everything we can do to help Donald Trump get his agenda done. We had a great Tuesday. We can all be way more excited. But if we don't have the right leader in the Senate, then what's going to happen is all the things that Donald Trump wants to do is going to get bogged down, not going to happen. Nominees won't get done. So I am absolutely committed to do whatever it takes to get his nominees confirmed and get his agenda passed.
Hey, as you know, I'm going to be a dad, and the importance of having life insurance has never been top of mind until now. That's why I'm so excited to introduce SelectQuote. SelectQuote has helped people save 50% or more by shopping highly rated insurance carriers. They do the legwork and research for you. And SelectQuote is not just for new parents like me, it's for everyone. Listen to this. SelectQuote found a 40-year-old man a $500,000 policy for only $18 a month, and all of this was in minutes. Want to cross this off your list fast? SelectQuote can offer up to $2 million in instant affordable coverage with no medical exam required. So whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, their licensed insurance agents can help you find the right policy for you, your family, and your budget. Plus, quotes are completely free and take only minutes. We're all busy, but do me a favor. Take a couple minutes today to get your free quote. Go to selectquote.com. That's selectquote.com. You're going to feel so good to check this big item off your to-do list. Details on the sample rate at selectquote.com.
By the way, here was John Thune's previous statement on Ukraine. He wrote, "America cannot retreat from the world stage. American leadership is desperately needed now more than I think any time in recent history. And we need to make sure that Ukraine has the weaponry and the resources that it needs to defeat the Russians. Because if we're not sending them American weapons and they succeed in Ukraine and they roll into a NATO country, then we're going to be sending American sons and daughters. And I would much rather send weaponry, ammunition, and that sort of thing to let the Ukrainian people who have been really good about carrying the fight to the Russians win the battle. And I hope that we can get the political support to make that happen." John Thune previously even sent a warning to Donald Trump about the majority leader race, saying, "I think it's best that you stay out of this race." Here, watch this. Play the clip.
Is President-elect Trump involved in, does he have a chosen preference in the Senate? Do you know, Senator? And will that come into play?
I don't know that he does. I'm staying in regular contact with him and with his team. And, obviously, if he wants to, he could exert a considerable amount of influence on that. But honestly, I think my preference would be, and I think it's probably in his best interest, to stay out of that. These Senate secret ballot elections are probably best left to senators, and he's got to work with all of us when it's all said and done. But whatever he decides to do, that's going to be his prerogative, as we know. And
how many others
we're going to have that election next Wednesday, and we'll have a new leader.
Here is John Thune when he was the minority whip. Here's what he had to say about giving aid to Ukraine. Play this clip.
What message does it send to Vladimir Putin when one of the leading potential contenders for the Republican presidential nomination says that this is not a vital interest for the United States, this war in Ukraine, and that it's merely a territorial dispute?
Well, I think that there are lots of different opinions on U.S. involvement in Ukraine, but I think the majority opinion among Senate Republicans is that the United States has a vital national security interest there in stopping Russian aggression, and that's certainly the view I have.
And Senator John Thune was supportive of the bipartisan border deal, which Donald Trump killed that bill. And here's what he said about it back in February of 2024. Let's play it.
But I will say this. Any idea that somehow if we get majorities next year and we get the White House, that this gets done with the Republican majority of the Senate, I think doesn't understand the Democrats. The Democrats will not give us anything close to this if we have to get 60 votes in the United States Senate in a Republican majority. We have a unique opportunity here, and the timing is right to do this.
If and when this comes up for a vote, I think that could be sometime tomorrow, depending when Schumer triggers it. I would expect that the motion to proceed to the bill will fail.
Well, there you have it, folks. MAGA pissed. Senator Thune is the majority leader. Not exactly a great thing for you to rejoice in, but, but obviously MAGA is not happy about that. But look, Senator John Thune, of all things, is a serious person. He's not like a MAGA plant. And he is someone who, if there's any silver lining, he's someone you can work with and try to make deals in the best interest of the country. I'll say that to be fair. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 4 million subscribers. Thanks for watching.
Real quick, Meta just changed their algorithm to suppress political content. Please follow our Instagram @MidasTouch right now as we head towards 400,000 followers so you don't miss a beat.